Hi everyone, how are you doing? So let me know, pop me a hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. Let me know if you're here live, joining me. So I just wanted to hop on and do a little live today because there's a message that's been coming through so clearly. I've just been channeling into the Quantum Queen membership. There's been some incredible things happening in there. And everything has up leveled over the last few weeks since the solstice. And I'm going to be bringing this energy into quantum alignment as well. And this round is just going to be magical. So if you want to reply for that, let me know. Early bird ends in just 2 days on Thursday, where you're going to save a significant amount on that program. And that is to align your entire life and business to your soul's blueprint so that you can get paid for what you are here to do on this planet. Now, I'm seeing so many women right now not in their full power, not in their gifts, and not in this energy of unfuckwithable. And I feel in the collective, there is a new layer of unfuckwithableness for us. I hope that I can swear on here and it lets this video still go through. Put stars in the comment, but I'm just feeling it so strongly. There is this new level of energy for you to unlock, because I know if you are watching this or listening to this, I know that you have always been driven and motivated and focused on your growth and self-development. Like, you have always known, even as a child, you've known there was more. I used to resonate with Belle from Beauty and the Beast as a child, and I would run up the garden and say, there must be more than this provincial life. Like, that resonated with me so much. I knew, even from a really young age, I knew that there was more. I grew up in an area that had a lot of poverty, it had a lot of violence. I didn't grow up in a very nice area, and my parents worked really hard to get me out of that area and for me to move schools. And I had this feeling within me that whole time that there was more. All the way through my corporate career, 15 years in a blue chip company, I knew there was more. I had my dream career. I remember the day that I joined in 2004, I think it was, back in the day, 2006, 2004. And I remember going, that is what I want. I want to train, I want to coach, I want to teach. One day I want that role. And I worked my way up there and I did that role, and I was training, I was coaching leaders, I was running mindfulness programs across the business. I got my coach certification while I was there. I got my mindfulness teacher certification, and I was living the dream, but I wanted more. I needed to be an entrepreneur. I needed to be in complete control of my freedom and my life and be able to bring all of me to the table. So the next few years, which included doing a TEDx in front of 23,000 people, that is how unfuckwithable I was with that. It was I need to be on that stage. My message needs to be heard. That vision is happening. No matter what is going on for me, no matter what labels are going on for me about being highly sensitive, about being autistic, no matter what the label, that bigger dream, that bigger vision, that bigger goal, that there is more inside of me that I need to unleash on the world and to help the world with. And that is why I'm here. That kept me going. So I know if you're here, and pop in comments and let me know if you resonate. Say yes if this is you. You know there is more to life. You know there is a next level. You know there is an aligned, calm, peaceful life that fits around your sensitivities and what you desire to create in this lifetime, so that you can be your absolute best for your clients, so that you can clear your energy easily, so that you can use your gifts and your psychic gifts, your sensitivities, whatever the label, autism, ADHD, HSP, whatever the label you are giving yourself right now, let's get rid of that label, because on the other side of that is a gift. And it is simply about listening to your body to align your life. So the only time my sensitivities have caused me an issue, and I'm not saying I'm a saint and I don't get this perfect. I had a real lesson on this in June where I didn't listen to my body on something, and then it felt like my sensitivities were burdens again. And I'd been in a real unfuckwithable space from like February to June. And I'd been to Scotland, I'd travelled to Scotland with ease, I'd been in busy train stations, I'd, been in like my town, been in shops and did all the things that, I didn't used to be able to do. And I went through that like hermit stage as I was building that power. So I don't always get this right, and this is still a journey for me, but we need to be really unfuckwithable, not only in the pursuits of our dreams and desires and those big dreams and goals that I know that you are here for. We need to be unfuckwithable in terms of our own ability to listen to our bodies above all else. Now, I've had quite a few years now of these lessons, and the biggest thing I will say to you is it's actually really simple. And when I knew this, I realised how simple it was, and we're going like deeper into this, and you're going to get loads of support on this in the quantum alignment certification, because this is what leads to you getting paid for your soul's blueprint work that you are here to do on the planet, and receive that abundance for your work. Receive that abundance for the incredible energy work that you do. Like, you are a transmuter. Like, you go places and you transmute and you clear the energy. So right now I'm at a friend's house and I'm transmuting the energy, and I just realised there's celebrations behind me. So let's celebrate that we're all transmuters. Let's celebrate, that's what we're here for, okay? But you are here to be paid for that. So that when you go somewhere and you clear the energy, you transmute the energy of that space, and you choose to do that through your body truth, or you choose to work with a certain client because they are in alignment for you, that you receive for that. And this all comes down to listening to your body. So what I found time and time and time again is almost the label doesn't matter. HSP, autism, ADHD, whatever. The label does not matter. And what society is saying does not matter. Like, whatever the label, like none of those things actually matter. Like, they're all just surface level distractions. And underneath that is your body with your intuitive truth. And time again, where I have followed my body and followed that body truth, that has worked out for me. So when I got on that stage at TEDx in front of 23,000 people, despite what all the voices around me were saying, despite all the expectations and the people pleasing and the labels that I had about my anxiety at that time, my body said, yes, I need to be on that stage. My message needs to be heard. My voice needs to be heard. This stuff needs to be out there. And this is how I'm going to reach those people. So I followed that body no matter what. And let's not all deny that we all have needs as well. So yes, I needed more recharge time. I think I spent like a couple of days on the sofa afterwards and just in nature, like completely away from everyone. So like, let's not gaslight ourselves as well. Like, when we do these big things, we do have additional needs that we need to meet, but we're not doing it in a victim way of like, oh, I'm so burnt out, I can't do this thing, or oh, I need to cancel all my plans. Like, we're doing it in that space of empowerment where we have followed our body, our body, isn't it word? Bollywood, followed our bodies no matter what. And that is it. And when I follow that body time and time again, is it a yes for me or is it a no for me? And I follow that. Firstly, I'm not taken anywhere I need to protect myself from. Yes, I'm sometimes taken places where I need to clear my energy when I get home, absolutely. Or yes, I might need some extra recharge time. Or yes, I'm feeling a bit overstimulated. Like when I went to London, for example, recently, I went to an event in London. So yes, let's not gaslight ourselves out of what we need. Like, our needs, and this is why getting to know yourself is so important. But if you follow that body yes, and it takes you somewhere, and that is your true body truth and your true body yes, then you won't need to protect yourself from that thing. The only protection that you need is when your body says no, and you follow that, that is your protection. Your intuition is your protection. And when we step into this unfuckwithable energy, people feel that. They feel your power and they're like, I want to be in that space. Like, you should see what has blown up in the membership this week. Like, the level and intensity of the energy, the divine feminine energy in that space, and how the women are supporting each other, what they're channeling through, what they're seeing, and this energy that is being worked within this space is just out of this world. Like, I have not experienced, like, I knew that this was going to be big, but until those women actually got together in that space, I didn't see how big this could actually be, okay? And this is the energy that's going to be, and has been, in every single round of the quantum alignment certification that I've run. Been running it now for 2 years, I believe, ish, maybe a little bit over. And in every single round of that, these shifts that clients have had, especially coming together in that group and in that energy and potency of that group, are just out of this world. So one of my clients is a yoga teacher, and she went from running yoga sessions at her village hall to building a whole entire retreat centre in her garden, which her husband built for her. And they now run retreats, they run yoga retreats, they have a hot tub, they have like yoga and spa, and she has increased her income and impact dramatically and works specifically just with her niche. I have had a client who has had incredible excess. She has had excess of energy and success in the corporate world. She has manifested her absolute dream role, and she is supporting that corporate energetically at such a high level right now. She is literally changing the policies, the paradigm, the trajectory of that whole organization into a divine feminine space. So if you come into my world, big things are going to happen. And this is what the Quantum Alignment Program is for. This is the only certification that aligns you to your own soul blueprint. So a lot of other certifications align you to someone else's work, someone else's modality. So I do teach you some tools and techniques in there. So I teach you how to do quantum healing, how to clear your energy, clear entities, do this work for clients, how to work with positive psychology and get those really amazing neuroscience practices in place with your clients as well as you, and working deeply with the quantum field. That word quantum is so important to me because that is when we get in that space of the unfuckwithableness, when we're like, right, I have access right now to this field of energy and these limitless possibilities. What am I going to create with that? What am I going to choose with that? What am I going to be available and not available for? How am I going to be unfuckwithable in that space and using that energy? And this is what that Quantum Alignment Program is going to do for you. So yes, I teach you some modalities in that, but you completely use them and create your own signature method, your own signature work. And I had a client yesterday who has dramatically increased her prices and sold one of her sessions immediately yesterday because she has done this work. She's done that deep inner work. She's got everything into alignment in terms of her life, in terms of her business. She's having that incredible effect on the world. So big things happen in this space, like absolutely mind blown by what's happening in the membership this week. And when you join Quantum Alignment, you get access to the membership for your time in that program anyway. So you're going to be in on that magic. So early bird ends the 11th, which is this Thursday. So you're going to save a significant amount if you join by Thursday. There are loads of payment plans available. And if you need a payment plan that works better for you and you think, actually, I'd rather pay over less months than that and pay it off sooner, there are flexible options there as well, because I want to make this as accessible as possible. And you will get access to the membership and the magic that is going on in there right now when you come in and join the program. So I will pop the link in comments. If you have any questions, reach out to me, comment, pop me a message. And if you've watched this on the replay, pop a replay so I know that you've watched this. And let me know in comments, what will you do to be even just 1% more unfuckwithable today? Because this is what the energy is calling you to do. This is what your body is calling you to do, to actually step into your power. And yes, absolutely take care of your needs, rest and recharge and hermit and do all those things that you need. But when you follow your body, that is your projection and that is your trajectory towards that big dream, goal and vision. And for those of you that came to the Aligned Abundance Activator, and if you didn't and you want the free replay of that, let me know. This is what we anchored in, and this is that highest timeline that we are working with in quantum alignment, so that you elevate and increase your impact, your work, you attract aligned clients and you shift their lives and they shift lives, and this ripple effect spreads out into the world. You're able to support your family at that absolutely incredible divine level, and you've got that freedom and flexibility to be there for your children and put yourself first, to be mum first, because you have aligned your business to that space of freedom. So have a fabulous day, everyone, and I'm sending you lots of love.